So like, girl, come on, be serious. Be serious. Show people some respect. It is so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. Like, who are you? Who are you? Okay. Oh my God. I am so embarrassed. Can you tell? Oh my God. So hi everyone. Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope that everyone is doing well. My name is Kea. Welcome back. So I haven't uploaded a video in over 6 months. It has been that long. So let's take it all the way back, right? Before I start rambling and I don't know where I'm gonna be going, but let's take it all the way back. The last video that I have uploaded was a true crime video, right? I do true crime while I apply my makeup at the same time. So what happened with that video is a little bit of context. It was about a story that happened in India where an entire family, 11 members, were found deceased, and they later found out that it was self-deletion, or so they thought. Like, it was a bit complex. It's a very interesting case. So anyway, I did that video, I uploaded it, and at first YouTube is quite sensitive, right? You can't say certain words like this one that I'm gonna be writing here. And at first YouTube thought that I was the one who was having self-deletion thoughts, ideations, and they sent me a couple of emails like, okay, if you need help. I'm like, whoa it's not me. So they sent me like, I think 2 emails concerning that video, and then it moved on to sending me a one. If I can find screenshots, I'll put them here if I can find them. And it went on to community guidelines, because there was a picture that I had put up so that you can follow along with the story of like, this is what they found, you know, things like that. And YouTube was like, you cannot use these pictures. That was another email. I was like, okay, cool. And then there was something else, like I got flagged for saying the word self-deletion, like the actual word, like it is that, but then I can't say that. So I got flagged for that, and eventually they're like, you know what, this is too much, my girl. They took the video down. I was so gutted because the thing about these videos is they take time. And to be honest, I gather information that I find on public platforms that anyone who wants to look it up, they can. So I just gather all of that information, I compile it in story, and then I tell you the story while I do my makeup at the same time. So it takes time to collect all of the research, write a script, sit down and film, edit, do the thumbnail, come up with the YouTube title, update the description box. Is it the most difficult job? It's not difficult. It's just, it takes so much time. And the video was actually performing well at the time, but then YouTube was like, not this one, my girl. Weirdly enough, around the same time, I started seeing on TikTok particularly, I started seeing videos of people, how do I say this, don't appreciate the genre of true crime and makeup because people feel like it's quite insensitive, and everyone is entitled to what they think about it, which is well and good. I understand that true crime content, especially paired with other formats like makeup, like I do with my content, can be seen as quite controversial. I'm very well aware, and I don't take that lightly. My goal with this content, however, is to tell these very real stories that have happened to real people with the respect and the sensitivity that they deserve. I want to bring more attention to the cases that have not been spoken about much, and highlight what can be learned with the stories that have had a bit more media coverage. I share that and my own thoughts about the cases while doing something that I love, which is makeup. If you've seen my videos, my tone is a little bit more laid back, and that is intentional because I want this to be an informative but approachable space. Because the thing is, if I were to come here all stoic and stone-faced and I bombard you with all of the gruesome details of what have happened to victims, You may leave the video feeling all heavy-hearted and sad, and it may affect you mentally, which is the polar opposite of what I want. I come here, sometimes I make fun of the perpetrators, I call out their stupid behavior, and I express my frustrations with the justice system because we've seen it fail over and over and over again. But I never make fun of the victims or make light of the people whose lives are affected with these cases. The goal is to share these stories in a way that is thoughtful and digestible, and you don't live feeling weighed down. And by the end of it, we can have thoughtful discussions and share what can be learned. That's it. Some people may not agree with how I see it or how I deliver it, and that is okay. Not everything is for everyone. This is something that for a while I was still away, I was asking myself if I should continue with it or I should even be doing. But yeah, I just decided that this is what I'm gonna do. I can go on a tangent about how Netflix dramatizes these cases or how other like TV productions have dramatized these cases, but do we not have a problem with that? I can go on about it, but I hope you see my point. What I can only wish for is we learn something from these stories, right? And yeah, I felt like I needed to fill you in on what happened. And then more into the personal stuff. We moved, as you can see, different backgrounds. I love it. I have my own office now. I have like a whole beauty room now. Exciting stuff. So we lived in an apartment, right? Just me and my husband. We don't have kids, we don't have cats, we don't have dogs, we have nothing, just us two, and I love it so much. So we lived in an apartment. It was a 1-bedroom apartment in a city. It was right in the center of the city. The good thing about living in a city center is close proximity to everything. You want a McDonald's? Honey, you can walk there. I need a little concealer, little lip liner, I can walk to the mall. I need to take a stroll, I can walk. It's just close proximity to everything. It was perfect. The problem that comes with that is the noise, traffic, and also the thing about living in an apartment, the noise. I had a rowdy neighbor, right? If you're going to be playing music at 5 p.m. after work, that's fine, I guess. At 2 a.m. and it's not like nice music that you can, oh, okay, it's soothing, whatever. It's music at 2 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. Okay, my husband has to be at work in the morning. We can't sleep. It was, oh my god. And then the next day you'll see a little note from the building manager. What are they called? Yeah, it's a building manager. I think that's what they're called. You will see a little note like, please keep it down. You will be chased out if we find out it is you is making noise. We've been getting more noise complaints, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it happened all the time. And I was like, you know what? I always knew that I'm a village girl. I am a village girl through and through. I prefer goats and chickens to people. People are so annoying. So now we moved into a little town. It is so nice here. It is quiet. It is a nice neighborhood. You see people riding their bikes and walking their dogs. It is so cute. It's so picturesque, right? Picturesque? Yeah, you know what I mean, man. It is so cute. It is so nice. I love it so much. I love it. Okay, so I changed my battery. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we moved houses, right? And yeah, and talking of moving houses, I also vlogged a few videos about that, because I was supposed to put up the house tour video to show like, oh, this is a new chapter, whatever, right? But I was like, you can't just come in, waltz in when you've been away for like over 6 months and like, yeah, guys, this is a house tour. Like, girl, come on, be serious. Be serious. Show people some respect. Okay, so I thought, okay, let me just sit down to fill you in a little bit more on like what has happened, what has been happening, and what we're gonna be doing moving forward. So simple answer is I'm going to continue with true crime content, and I'm also going to introduce a little bit of vlogs here and there. I thought, you know what, it is quite a tiny channel. I have 154 subscribers right now, and I thought, let me not try to restrict myself too much as to the kind of content that I'm going to be putting up. I'm interested in true crime and makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna produce that kind of content. I am also interested in vlogs. I enjoy watching people's vlogs. Yeah, I'm also going to push that kind of content. And if each category has its own following, whatever, eventually when the channel gets bigger, we can then separate them. But as of right now, I'm just going to throw everything into one, and we see how it goes, and I can only hope that you appreciate it. And talking of vlogs, I am a homebody. I enjoy my time at home. I spend most of my time at home, and I enjoy cooking, so that you're going to be seeing more of that. We are trying to decorate the house, but furniture is expensive. We all know that furniture is very expensive, but when you're actually in it and trying to finish a home, wow, trying to finish a home. And that's also the other thing. In the last apartment, right, it was a fully finished apartment. You just bring your own bags and bring your toiletries and bring your food. That's it. Everything is there. You have the bed, you have the couch, there's a microwave, there's a stove, there's everything. Here, we had to buy everything from scratch. Well, apart from the kitchen is fully functioning. Thank you, Jesus. But everything else, my God, Lord have mercy. Adulting, chokeholds. It's so funny because initially I thought, yeah, we're gonna be done decorating this house in 2 months. We're gonna have everything in this house. It's gonna be yay. Yeah, that's it. What more do you want to know? Go on with it, right? That's enough chitty-chatting. Other than that, really, there's nothing exciting about my life. Absolutely nothing. I grew older a couple of days ago. Fun fact, I do actually share a birthday with Beyonce. Yeah, I do. All right, yeah, I do. So I will appreciate a like on this video as like a happy birthday, and I'll also appreciate happy birthday messages in the comment section. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, the next video after this should be the house tour, and then I should reshoot the Borari story, the one that I was talking about earlier, and then just change little bits here and there so that I don't trigger YouTube again. But yeah, let me love you and leave you. Thank you so very much for watching this point, and I will see you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm not going to lie and say I'm gonna be uploading weekly, but I'm going to try my very best to upload as much as I possibly can. Okay, I promise I cannot go like a month without a vlog. That much I can promise. So anyway, let me love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.